Let's all introduce ourselves for who's on this round, starting with you.
I'm Rob Cohen. I was a writer on the show.
David Cross, I was a gopher.
I was Bob Odenkirk. I performed on the show, and I scribbled a few little notations once in a while.
Jeff Kahn, delivered a lot of coffee, massages, and begged to get on and did some writing.
God, I wish I said something funny.
Now look at this. Look here. See that? One of those is Ben. If you can guess, write it down, send it to us, and you can win the food they're eating.
The irony is my hair is more like Dennis Miller's now.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. There we go. This was three men and a... I'm not going to do one of those commentaries where we say exactly what's going on.
And now they're opening a door.
This is TV.
And now they're walking through the room.
This is television. What's happening?
I watched a commentary on a movie the other day where the director just said, "Oh, I love this scene. Oh, I love this scene." Every scene in the movie.
I laughed. This was one of the giddiest scenes where we laughed, where I couldn't stop laughing. Remember?
What I think is incredible is the...
You don't remember, but I laughed for like 40 minutes. And
You actually cracked up?
I can't
I
believe
couldn't stop laughing.
the makeup job on Janine there is intense.
Yeah.
She really looks good.
She looks like an old man.
She looks like Bob.
Yeah.
You know what, Ben?
We tried to reach this guy, didn't we? For the commentary? No, I forget. He was
It was
funny,
Ole, not Ole Oldington. Who was...
You're Steve Gutenberg.
There
Wait,
you
who's
go.
Andy?
Andy's Ted Danson.
Yeah.
And you're Tom Selleck.
Either look
Where are
like
those
Tom
guys
Selleck.
today?
There's something
me and
really
Aaron?
compelling about that Tom Selleck makeup.
Yeah, no, you really do.
I actually think Bob's very attractive.
Yeah.
It's so international male.
Yeah.
It's got that kind of European Yanni-ish kind of look to it.
Andy looks like a supervillain with a giant brain just plotting.
Okay, who wrote this sketch? Does anybody?
I wrote this.
You did.
My brother Bill. It was his idea back when I was at SNL, and sat around for years because they could never do it.
Really? So you had this on the shelf? You pulled it out of the trunk?
Well, I don't think it was ever written up. It was just a notion.
You brought an old idea to the show.
Yes, I did.
So-
it was like a year old.
Thank
God,
you.
look how young and chipper everyone is.
Yeah, Jesus.
Pre-babies.
Don't. Oh, no.
Andy's the only one who still is the same.
Yeah.
Andy has more energy now.
And Dave, had you been on this show at this point? You came on for
No,
11,
no.
like the last two.
10, 11, 12.
You want to explain how you?
Yeah,
came on
well,
the show?
I entered the contest. I was just getting junior mints. I was loading up on junior mints because on the back of the junior mints thing they'd have the, win a writing spot on Ben Stiller show, and I just got a bunch of those, kept sending them in.
Right.
We got about 500 entries.
Right.
Yeah.
for that.
Yeah, and I was responsible for like 500, all 500, and
Hence, you get
eventually in the
job.
second drawing,
So you played
I
the
won.
odds.
Yeah.
I mean, Cross, you had that 1942 Buick that you drove in with, and you said you'd never get rid of.
Yeah, is that true?
Yeah.
I'll play along. Yeah, I had a 1942 Buick that I said I'd never get rid of, and then
Wait, the
You know, that's-
greatest moment in
This
TV
is-
history
Here you
coming up. There it is. You remember watching the tape of all of his takes as Van Hammersley?
I remember asking Judd for that. I wanted a copy of just because he kept cracking up. There were about 15 in a
That's
row.
the great.
That is the greatest.
And this was Bob. You wrote this sketch, didn't you?
Well, yeah. Well, I did Manson first, just as doing the advice or whatever.
right.
Right.
Ask Manson.
Right.
What was the when did you get the idea to do?
Well, I don't
SNL,
know. I
your
watched
brother.
When did
Manson
you
get
the
interviewed.
idea to
and-
do Charles Manson as a funny character?
Well, I've always thought he was hilarious. I don't know if he's going for laughs, but he's getting them. And so, I thought he was funny, and I wanted to do something with him. And then this just came to me. This is like magic sent from God. I mean, it's so perfect.
Where's the fire?
I love the acting in this. It's perfect.
Yeah.
This
and it
sketch
looks
is
great. Did you direct
fantastic.
this, Ben?
Yes, I did.
God, it looks
It's
great.
great.
It was a really good sketch.
I was responsible for taking the color out, making it black and white, which I think
No,
really
but
adds to
everything is good about it. It's
This is, I
exactly
think,
right.
the best sketch on the show.
This is my favorite.
It was fun to do because we, I think especially towards the end, I don't remember when we shot this, but just we knew kind of that our chances weren't that great for
Yeah.
survival. So we just
Yeah.
were kind of trying to have as much fun as possible and kind of go as far as we could go with spending money and things like that.
Ribbit, I was raised.
And it was great because while you guys were out shooting this, Jeff and Rob and I were back in the office playing video games.
Yes.
And
Playing Tank Battle
Tank Battle 2002.
and watching Jeff and
think
Andy have fistfights over who got to be Woody Allen.
Yeah, those were the days.
Isn't it weird to think that kid is now 20?
I was going to say, they're 20, he's 30.
before the poison starts working in. Hurry, boy.
When's dinner? I'm starved.
Hold your horses, mister.
You got to walk it like you're talking. Wop, bop, bloop, bop.
Man, the sets are great.
Yeah, this
all looks
piece
so
is fantastic.
good. How did you make it look so good?
Well, we just basically, would reference the originals.
Right.
You just grab the original and look at it, and then try to recreate it as much as you could.
It's like a visual salute.
A visual salute.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And
This
kind of fun just to watch it.
I have
Now,
a.
Manson shaved his head at one point, right?
You know,
But you're going
the
with the
reason
long
I
hair,
can
man.
play Manson is he's filled with hate,
Right.
and I can duplicate that.
Yeah.
But what is the? It's you coming up. You say the wak chaka, like you just start to sing complete gibberish.
Well, that's what he does. That's how he's gotten as far as he has.
I'm gonna teach you with a knife.
Yeah, we shot this out at the Disney Ranch out like in Saugus or something. They have like a.
Right. Is that where they shot Lassie?
I think they shot everything that ever existed there. Anything that ever had trees
How did
in
we
it.
afford that, Ben?
What?
Were we able to afford that?
I don't know. I don't
that's
know.
the-
They let you go and use these places, and they're always looking for business.
That's
I
the
think.
barn that was in MASH, right?
That is the barn.
The famous mash barn, yeah.
Yeah.
But we were
There's that. Dennis was really hanging on to the 80s.
not hungry.
Dennis was actually a good interview, sort of, for this show.
Well, he was funny. Yeah. He's
Yeah.
funny, and he, just kind of had an attitude, and
Put us down.
Yeah.
Let's
yeah.
face it.
let's face it.
Is this where he puts us down?
This is where
Yeah.
he says we're going to be canceled, too? Or he sort of prophesized that in this one?
Oh, jeez. He's
Watch
so
my
mean.
incredible improvisatory skills as I just nod and.
And now let's talk about
You're
this.
the Charlie Rose
Listen,
of-
I know you're going to talk about this, Ben, but
Yes.
this is what the show ended up as. We had 3 openings to the show.
Three pilots.
3 possible sort of runners that link sketches that you tried.
Right, that we actually shot.
And it was
Right,
all
right.
and that
3
were
shot
actually
pilots.
shot, and then finally ended up right with you just saying, "Look, I'm just going to get some celebrities on, which will please the network,
Right.
and I'll interview them, and it won't waste all our time, and we can go write sketches," which is great.
that was the idea. Just to
but
try
the
to get
other
on
2,
the air.
Ben, just talk about the other 2 for a
The
second.
3, the clubhouse.
The pool party.
Well, the first one
Was this crazy?
was crazy. We were an actual house up in the Hollywood Hills. The idea was kind of to try to have a storyline going on in between the sketches.
Right, because people love that.
Yeah, and
Didn't you have Tom Jones in one of those?
So there was
a weird house up in the hills. Is actually
it was your house, and everybody was
It's actually the
either,
guy
like a big party.
the guy who owns the Improv in L.A. It was his house.
Mark
this is-
Lano.
And we shot this whole thing with everybody, right? You
Yeah.
coming in as what were you doing in that?
I don't know. We're your friends.
Friends, and I had a
Friends and-
girlfriend, and it just was ridiculous, and it
Kristen
didn't work.
Minka?
Kristen Minter.
Minter?
Oh yeah.
And then that didn't work, and then we shot another version where I had a clubhouse.
Clubhouse, yeah, that was
With
so
the
cool.
pizza delivery
Which was-
guy.
That was cool.
Yeah.
The
Anyway,
clubhouse was so retarded, but I think
horrible.
the
It was
story
so
was the worst.
embarrassing.
It's embarrassing,
And I think
yeah.
we're going to include some little
I hope
clips
so.
from those
We should.
the original pilot, just so
Oh,
people can
that's
see.
great.
And then at the end of the day, it was just like, well, they're really not going to pick the show up unless you guys can come up with something that's, that actually.
You're gonna be street kids, right? Just kids living on the street under a bridge.
Yeah, we were
Yes.
we're desperate to just get the sketches on the air.
Kids under a bridge who had access to, $500,000 worth of.
Yeah,
And Union Crew.
So we
because
just
people
yeah.
like that. They like to come back to a reference
Yes.
point and
So
for
we
the
just-
comedy.
We ended up just shooting these little Super 8 kind of in between interstitial things, we called them. And, it was really just kind of a failure of imagination. We couldn't come up with anything that would
It's
actually.
very hard,
that would actually link everything together.
It's really hard, and the sketches are the fun part, and you just trying to link them and come up with some.
Those links never work.
Never work.
They never work.
Watch Mr. Show. You'll
How's that
see
cracker,
complete
Bob?
failure. Really good.
You didn't do like a clubhouse.
no, but we linked our sketches.
well,
link your sketches.
A lot of them are
you did.
garbage. Well,
Hey, does this later on? Does this have
Not like a home
Andy as
link.
Sandra
You didn't
Bernhard?
home
Is
link
that
it.
this episode?
What's in this one?
Later on is that's when he freaked out and I chased him down Santa Monica in full drag and people thought I was trying to beat up a hooker, a cross-dresser.
Who?
Andy.
were.
Well, I was, but a different hooker.
Andy is Sandra Bernhard.
Andy is Sandra
Yeah.
Bernhard when he took
Right.
off in full
I told
heels.
Sandra Bernhard that we did
that was a
just
good
recently.
Pacino.
Thank you very much.
Yes, it was very good Pacino.
Yes.
Not even up to me.
I don't need this, I don't need this. I don't need any of this crap.
Okay, now talk about this one.
You wrote this, Bob, didn't you?
This was
I
the-
wrote this,
No.
actually.
Who? You did, Rob?
Yes.
Oh, good. Explain this.
This was basically the Gap campaign had this incredibly pompous guy named Max Blagg, I think, who would
that
do
was awful.
stream of consciousness crap
Poetry.
about poetry. So I just thought, clowns being a hack, and we just parodied it and did it sort of in the style he did.
A lot of black and white in this.
I must say, it looks great.
It looks fantastic, exactly like the
Black
Gap
and white.
ads.
Black
Yeah.
and white. That's the key.
That's the key.
It is the
to
key to
show
humor.
cancel. Yeah.
Yes. Oh, this is a great bit.
And this is a pretty cool Ben Stiller show bit because it uses a real celebrity.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah.
Oh,
This is yes.
It's Bonaduce.
Yeah.
Still.
It was cool hanging out with him.
He was great.
Yeah.
He was.
He loves
He and
to
Dennis
talk.
have the same haircut.
He was
in
really
this one.
fun on set. He was like really psyched to be there and
Yes.
really.
I actually ran into him about 6 months ago. He's a very popular morning talk show host personality here in
And
LA.
boxer.
Yeah, and yeah, that's right. He did
He's a
celebrity
black
boxing.
belt.
Yeah.
But he's actually in good shape, and he was great. And I remember meeting him when I was a little kid. My parents took me on the set of the Partridge Family. I was a huge
Really?
Partridge Family fan, and he flirted with my sister, who also had red hair, and
Wow.
I was 13 at the time. That's what my memory.
But he was like, what, 10 though?
yeah, he was 10, but he was
yeah.
precocious.
Tending her spice garden.
When he did, not when he did another thing on the Ben
He
Stiller
did
show, right?
two things. And Cassidy, we had him and
Yeah,
Raymond
what else?
Kincaid.
What else did he do?
I don't know. He did something else because I remember we were out in this, hanging out somewhere, and he was talking about how wild it was to be on the Partridge Family and his life as a
This
kid.
sketch has three great moments where it's you and Janine cracking up during the prayer, and Andy beating up a trout, and then John O'Donohue and his wife in the car just staring while country music plays.
This is pretty good craziness.
This is a great
This is
bit.
really good craziness
Yeah.
for primetime TV. Look at
And
that's
you're
real hair.
upset. I like your upset.
That's real hair in my head.
Let's see.
Man,
This was 40 years ago, Bob.
Yeah.
damn time. Time sucks.
You've always hated time.
Yeah.
No, I'm growing to hate it more. I gotta say.
As time goes on, you just hate time more and more.
Have you
Yeah,
seen-
that's your hair.
Yeah, and Andy's wig is really thinned out too. He still wears
that
that
run.
Such a
Bob, that
weird.
run.
That is so
Oh,
weird.
That's a great run. Go on.
That's like that's I don't want to play dodgeball.
This is like Andy's real life. His neighbors come over. Go, what the hell are you doing?
And every time he's arrested, he says he has something in the kiln, which
If
is
nothing else, we provided great clips for his True Hollywood story.
Yeah.
Did you do that? Did you do
I
it?
did
I did it too.
I did it. Yeah.
That's very
Andy
nice
did
of
an True
you.
Hollywood story.
Yeah, yeah.
That's very nice of you.
I
I
did
need
it.
some friends giving him like the
Yeah.
positive
Yeah, that's
spin.
what I said. I said,
I knew him in Chicago.
Right.
Tell him I'm working in the water up in Water Tower.
So this was a
this was the best. This was the
Odenkirk.
thing
not me.
about. I wrote
was
this
yours.
one. I had a lot in
You
this
were a
show.
workhorse
This was
on
my,
the show.
no, I wasn't. I just did this.
Okay.
okay. That's Bruce Kirschbaum.
Hey,
was-
buddy. Hey, what's going on? What's going on?
You went to Evanston? I went to Evanston too.
Go ahead,
that's-
Ben. Ben knows the most about Bruce.
I don't know the most about
Bruce
it.
Kirschbaum
He was
assigned to watch over us because
Yeah.
he was an experienced writer. He'd worked on Fridays and all this other
The
stuff.
Donnie and Marie show.
Donnie Marie show.
He was
and-
assigned by the network to say if
To
you want
babysit
if you
us.
want to have a show on the air, you need an experienced writer to come and work with you. And he came in and
To guide us.
to guide
really,
us.
And,
And, he ended up on camera a number of times. Didn't he? In the second show, he was on
he
camera
ended up
pitching
getting
ideas.
fired on camera too.
Yeah.
He was trying to pitch.
No, he
In
was
the
he was in the
parking
first
lot.
wraparound.
Remember?
He's in the first show.
He's in the first
He's
show
pitching you, like-
ideas.
He's pitching me catchphrases.
Oh,
Yes.
this made us laugh. See if we laugh. Oh.
He pitched Cup of
Winded
Mud,
back.
right? He kept pitching Cup of Mud.
Cup of Mud and Autoerotica were his two sketches. Need I say more?
He has a handlebar mustache.
But you have
still
to,
this day.
I mean, I feel bad.
He's
for
a
him
good guy.
because he had to come into our
Right.
world
Yes.
and all of a
No,
sudden
anybody
he's
put in
trying
that
to serve.
position would have been.
Right.
I just talked to Sandra Bernhard and told her that
fantastic.
we did this.
You did?
Yes, because
Why did you do that?
She
She wasn't aware of it for 10 years. And you had to tell her.
Yeah,
This is
I
the
told
real
her.
Sandra Bernhard, we should say. It
Yeah.
looks like Andy, but
Andy
this
was
is
sick
actually the
that
real
day.
Sandra
Can I
Bernhard.
lick you? Yeah, there he goes. Yeah.
Poison, right? Well, enough of this. We got to get to it. Did you get a chance to read the script? I love
He's a
Yeah,
good
he's a
Sandra
great Sandra
Bernhard.
He does a great job.
I know the mighty.
I think I wrote this one.
Brilliant script we've
Yeah?
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
It was good.
Get to it. I hope you don't mind, but I made a few adjustments. It's great. Make sure.
Yeah.
Critters
You
3.
know,
Remember
Yeah.
Critters 3?
Look at you kids, my little Gretzky.
It's such an interesting combination, the show was, with real celebrities, celebrity impersonations, and then really absurd, dry humor. It's so crazy to mix all that. Because usually if you do celebrities or you have real celebrities, the humor is always broad and obvious. You know what I mean? Like
They're always in a weird situation in the show, I think.
It's a pretty
like, you're talking about
interesting-
like more like a kind of like what, like a Saturday Night Live sort of.
Well, even
thing?
SNL, yeah, they don't go for really dry, sort of absurd humor.
Right.
And when they do
Also because it has to
impersonations, they
play-
really don't.
It has
Yeah.
to play in front of a live audience. And a lot of this stuff probably, you know.
Yeah, you're right.
But you're also
necessarily-
tailoring your stuff for a celebrity who's got a limited or a specific personality that you're playing to, especially if it's a sports figure.
I'm just saying
or,
the tone of this show was so interesting, and I think it took a while for people to figure it out what this show could do that
I think
other
we were-
shows hadn't done.
We were also figuring it out, obviously. as
I think,
went
yeah, we
along.
hit our stride like around like show 5 or 6. I
5 or
think
6.
It
and
really
then-
kicked in.
Right. And then we started on the down.
And then by
downside.
7, we,
5 and 6 were
we
good.
shot our
Show,
wad.
show 11 or 12.
Yeah.
Though I think.
Wait, is this where he insults us?
No,
Yeah, this is where he's predicting that this show is going to
shot
go.
me. Canceled.
Yeah.
My
Yeah.
career. Yeah. But Bob, can you talk for a second
Yeah.
about how your experience getting to the show, and because
Oh, I was.
you were the most experienced, I think, sketch writer
Yes,
on the show.
indeed.
Yes.
I'd been brutalized by SNL longer than Ben, is all he's saying. I went to.
Well, I got out. I just.
Oh, this is just a you to the network.
I mean, this just gives you a sense of where the Fox network was at this time.
Yeah.
We were making fun of what a dinky network they were.
Yeah, this was
Yeah.
the mascot that.
I mean,
all they really had at this point was Married
Actually,
with Children, wasn't it?
the
Wasn't
Judd
that like their
actually-
flagship show, and that was
Yeah.
about
Yeah.
it?
And
Right.
The Simpsons.
and they didn't
They-
really
But The
have.
Simpsons wasn't. Was it huge yet? Was
No.
it like the icon it was at that point?
It was.
Wasn't it by
Yeah,
that time?
it was
I think
92.
it was still, yeah.
This is a great bit.
Yeah,
Rob
this is a
Cohen.
Rob
This is
Cohen.
Cohen, yeah.
Yes, this is my
Hilarious.
love of horrible variety shows and rickshaws.
Oh, look at this. God. Oh, do you remember the
Rip
notes he
Taylor.
wrote?
and Rip Taylor.
yeah.
Do you remember the notes
The
we all
real,
got?
there's a real.
The real celebrity.
what were the what?
Remember he sent us those notes?
Yes.
Like he was so
Oh.
happy to.
I still, yeah, and on the little photo cards.
Oh, yes, sir. You're Tito Gallegos, the pig Latin lover. Okay, here you go.
Officer.
Taylor.
Whoa! There he is.
This was actually the second time Ben
He's
did
great, though, man.
Tito
This is great.
Gallegos.
Oh, this was the second one, right?
Yeah, you
Right.
did the album promo the first time.
Oh yeah.
But I actually ended up going to lunch with him and Susan Anton at the canteen.
Oh,
and
God.
he used to work in Congress, Rip Taylor.
Really?
Yeah, he
He's
was
a page. Right?
No, like he was actually incredibly.
He was 4 terms
Intelligent, nice.
congressman, a senator from
Yes.
Alaska. You didn't know that?
No,
What-
I'm from Canada. So
What
do I
movie
know?
is he in? That he's in like a really good movie, right? Where he's-
Casablanca.
Rip Taylor?
No, he's you guys. He's in.
He plays a bad
How did
guy
you do
though.
this singing, Ben? I never figured out how.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I had trouble writing the words down in Pig Latin. I don't know how you even.
I just never figured out how you could do all this singing.
Just
in
hoping
Pig
my
Latin.
daughter never sees this. How do you explain this to children, Bob? How do you explain what you do to your children? Or do they
I
enjoy it?
don't, and they don't care. When I say Daddy's going to be on TV, you want to see this? I'm on TV. But I put it on, they just. It doesn't. Who cares? What? It's not. I'm not a Muppet, so who cares?
I like how excited the extras are in this, throwing umbrellas and attaché cases at you.
But can you go
They're
back, Bob? Though?
Oh, what did you want me to say?
just talk about, like, what
how
your-
I got to the show.
Yeah,
right.
because I did feel like you were the kind of
Okay.
senior sketch writer. On
So
the show.
I was at SNL for 4 years, and that's where I met Ben, and we shared an office for the brief time that he was there.
Right.
You were there for 5 weeks.
5 weeks. That's
5
right.
weeks.
In and out.
And very
I was
frustrated,
up
and
there
I don't
once.
blame you.
You threw a phone. You threw a phone across
was?
the. Yeah, you threw a phone
Wow,
across
thank
the room.
God I did
yeah.
one
But
thing.
don't you think
I
like
have
being
to-
there for 4 years, just from my brief time there, being there 4 years is like an incredible feat, an endurance feat in terms
Yeah,
of the right. The
it is.
energy
I
and the-
think. Yeah.
It's also
Well,
getting out is an even
Yeah.
bigger feat, apparently.
Yeah.
Clearly.
Crazy
Yeah, so
vacuum
anyways,
pull.
I learned a lot, though, honestly. I really did. I mean, Jim Downey and Al Franken and Robert Smigel are great sketch writers, and I really learned a lot, picked up a lot from them. But I was never really able to use it at that show. I didn't really succeed there. I wasn't very. I didn't get things on. I was really frustrated for 4 years, and when I just
you got
knew
the
I wanted to
Mango.
perform more.
Mango Monkey.
Mango finally got on years after I left.
That's exciting.
Really?
And so I came out here and I was doing a one-man show, and then Andy joined my one-man show, which still made it a one-man show. And
Wait, back up.
Yeah, think about it.
Wait. Can we?
Are you saying ooh like bad or ooh think
Ooh,
about
like
that?
that's a bad
That
joke.
would have been cool.
Ooh, that's titillating.
Yeah, that's a bad joke. So then
You guys have moved on to your entree. Look, your untouched salad left, and now your untouched entrees.
Here's your dessert noodles.
It's hard to talk and eat at the same time.
But
It'd be funny.
when I came to the show, I was raring to go. I had a lot of ideas, and I'd learned a lot about sketch writing, and I just wanted a chance to do the stuff I did. Now, a lot of the stuff, we were able to do films and video pieces on this show, and we weren't limited to live, and that's a great thing. I mean, America's Most Suspicious, 3 Men and an Old Man, and Manson are all things you couldn't do live. You couldn't do them. They would just have it wouldn't be fun. You couldn't
Right.
play the jokes right. And
that
so
was-
the show was a great break for me. And I got getting to use it. I mean, the amount of freedom we had was amazing.
Yeah, that was. I mean, when I think back on it, I think about just the strange sort of setup of it, that we were just kind of doing what we wanted to do, really.
Yeah.
Within this, framework of working for a network, but there wasn't. I don't think anybody. I don't know what it was, if they didn't care or they just weren't aware.
That was their show. Yeah,
their focus was on the
preoccupied.
edge
Yeah.
with all the stuff,
And that's what kept going.
Hey kids, it's me, Foxy the Fox Network Fox. Skank returns next week, and limbs will be flying when his kids get gangrene. It'll be Fox Fantastic, Horrific, Courageous.
Okay, well that's about it. Dennis, thanks for doing the show. Did you have fun?
Ben, thanks for having me, man. I hope have I helped you a little mentally? Did I get inside
did,
that vein
actually.
and calm you down?
You
Itch that?
definitely did.
Yeah. Well, I had a good time, and I tell you, I love the show. If I could make one qualification, and I hate to do this, but I do a lot of things I hate. You're not out there enough, Ben. It's shooting the short films, all the heavy editing, going into the lab, doing the post-op. I don't know that's that you, man. You gotta be out there. You gotta be out there, like doing it freeform, on the edge, like Jolie Brown. And no, I don't mean Wubba 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 from Lancaster, England. I mean, the real edge.
That's what we aspire to. But
Cage, take the point. Get out there, damn it. Somebody's got to front this whole operation, and you should be the guy. Forget the editing. Forget all that crap. Just...
Well, that's it. So we'll see you next week.
I know judo and aikido. You like that? How about this? You think I'm your pet? I'll pet you. I'll pet the whole world with a knife. And then I'll rock it to sleep. Go. I'm outside.